what I'm saying is that.
Okay, talk to this woman.
I'm gonna show her something though. She was talking about the Old Testament.
Where are you from? May I ask where you're from?
Do you see the slave shit?
Remember you was talking about the
How these people? This how we got here. We got here on slave shit. Then our people had sex. Their kids had sex. Then it started a trend. That's how we got here.
See, we've been taught lies. Our people, we even woke up. The Most High has put the Spirit in us to wake us up because we God's chosen. But this is what, listen to this. This is the New Testament, okay? Check this out, this New Testament. For had you believed Moses, you had believed me, for he wrote of me. But if you believe not his writings, how should you believe my words? See, he wrote the first 5 books.
I think you're just taking these lines out of context.
Okay, well, you tell me what it means. And you read it. You read it, and you tell me what it means.
I got another one right here.
And tell me what it means. I just read it to you.
13 and 13.
Read that. Tell me what that means. That's Jesus speaking. You tell me what it means.
Well, this means that there were edits to the Bible that were meant to from a couple.
That's Jesus speaking. He said, if you would have believed Moses' writings, you would believe me. But if you believe not of Moses, you don't believe me.
So that's what Christ.
So how can I change that? I'm not changing that. I'm just reading Jesus' word.
I got something to back you up on that.
Go ahead.
Well, how do you believe?
Check this out. It's a good one too. Malachi 3 and 6 says, "For I am the Lord, I change not."
Don't change.
Malachi 3 and 6, "For I am the Lord, I change not." The reason he don't change is this: I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
And he said it. That's his son. That's God's children.
Jacob is
God's children tribe.
You heard about this? How we know the Bible is real? You know the Egyptians. They say they put the nation of Israel in slavery.
This whole, well, speaking of, well, you were saying Obama's African American. Why?
We're not.
He's African, and they tell he's from Kenya.
He's actually
He's actually African.
Well, also, how do you define his identity through? Because is it?
Right here.
Well,
It's through his father. He's a Hamite. We're
He
Israelites.
lived most of his life in us.
No, he lives most of his life in Kenya.
In Indonesia.
We're Israelites. We're Israelites. All dark nations are not the same. He's a Hamite.
He's going to show you that in the Bible.
And his people didn't do the
I know
Bible
everyone's.
dictionary.
Some people are from. Some of my Caribbean friends are from. They distinguish themselves different.
Now, hold on, I'm gonna tell you something. Because look, in America, I know what you're saying. In America, we got a lot of so-called different ethnic groups in America. Okay, we got Chinese, Japanese, we got blacks, whites, Hispanics, Italians, Russians.
Look at the application.
Everybody's scattered. All the nations are scattered. But that's why Christ said He only came for the lost sheep who are scattered. The Israelites are scattered among all nations. That's what we're telling you. Israel is scattered throughout all the nations.
Listen.
Well, there's so many different people who are scattered. Why should? I mean, everyone in a sense is scattered. Why don't I don't understand
you're right,
why
you're right.
you are?
This is a spiritual war.
But that's how we find out who they are, is through this. Because this like,
Spiritual.
yeah, because this right here is the manual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ever get a nice piece of like a recording equipment or something? You got to read that manual before you can ever mess with that thing. It is a manual to life right here.
Spiritual war.
Yeah, this is spiritual war.
Listen, this is Matthew 10 and 5. These 12 your eyes shall I send forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and enter any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
So we ain't supposed to be going to no Gentiles.
Listen, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's what Christ said. Those are red letters. Now, so we're not reading nothing out of context. The churches never read that scripture ever. They never read it. They always skip right past it, and all they want to read is John 3:16.
Right, and they don't understand the words in the scripture, John 3:16. They don't understand it.
If I was to look at one of these images and say that this is everything I believe,
Okay.
and let's say for instance, say the Bible is like one of these images that you've created.
No, but it's not though.
And I'm
but
just
it's not.
There going,
We don't see.
What are you trying to
I
say?
just believe in. Like for instance, I look at this image and I go,
We don't
well,
live-
I'm going to believe in.
We don't live in a hypothetical world though. We live in reality. That's all hypothetical. Now listen to this.
How
The
do you-
Bible
how-
knows.
The Bible is.
So do you believe?
Your
No, it's not interpretation. No, her point. She's already had her point. What I'm telling you this. We don't just follow blindly. She just assumed that we follow blindly. You know, there's archaeology that proves the Bible to be true. You know that? So we
And
actually
they also
study.
said that if you add up all of the shards of the cross that were
Who said that?
supposedly.
That's not in the Bible. That's not in the
Actually,
Bible.
it was.
It's not in the Bible.
No,
That's
they
all fairy
actually.
tale.
No, they. It was.
Now see, the problem is, there's been too many fairy tales made up on the Bible. That people don't know what's actually in the Bible. See, when people's idea
Your
conception.
point then. There are too many fairy tales in the Bible. Why do you believe in fairy tales?
No. People make up lies about the Bible. They say there's such thing as hell. There's no hell. It's not in the Bible. They say Mary was a virgin. That's a lie. That's not in the Bible. Virgins cannot give birth. You understand me? That's not in the Bible. They say that Jesus came for everybody. That's not in the Bible. That's what I'm telling you. Nobody's actually read the Bible. That's why the Most High did it on purpose.
Or you think that your interpretation of the Bible
I know
is
for a fact because we're the prophets of the Most High. We're the real prophets of the Most High. The Most High God of the universe. We the prophets.
That's churches are not going to teach the truth. All they want is your money. Or they teach you that they teach you that the commandments is done away, but they still take tithes. That's in the Old Testament.
Yeah, they say the Old Testament's done away with, but they take tithes. That's in the Old Testament.
What sort of tithes?
Like money.
Well, that's all they preach about is prosperity and preaching the churches.
Well, don't you have a donation box?
No.
We do have a donation box. It's over
what
there.
do you use that money
It's
for?
empty. What money? Ain't no money in it.
They ask people for money.
We don't say everybody stand. It's time to. We don't got a boom box with our nice music out
They
here.
make you feel bad if you don't.
No, we don't care about money. This is a labor of love for us. We're out here, and we're gonna teach this truth whether people hear it or whether they forbear it. Whether they want to get it or not, we don't care. We're out here. We're out here. This is for our salvation. We're doing this of our great faith. If we got faith in the Most High, we're gonna preach the truth according to the Bible.
So what's the greatest value for you guys?
The kingdom of heaven.
Bring out the truth of the fact that these people need to wake up. If they don't wake up, the Lord's gonna kill them on this side, and they're gonna come back in the kingdom of heaven.
Because America's about to be, America's gonna be destroyed.
What do you believe truth is?
Truth is Yahweh Shai. That's the truth. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh
Word that's
Shai.
in this Bible.
That's the truth.
Let me get this one.
I'm sure there are words that you can find in there that many words that justify for you guys to not be in opposition.
If you want to hear from you know, Christ said go to the highways and the byways.
They're just.
I'm gonna read this.
signs
What's that?
About love and.
You wanna know what love is?
We ain't twisting those
Get the scripture on love. You wanna know what love
Okay,
is?
I'll show you
We'll tell you what love is. We'll tell you.
We got a scripture to tell you everything. And this is love. This is 2 John the 6th verse.
We're gonna find out what love is. You wanna know what love is? Find out. In the
Listen,
Bible.
2 John 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in.
Moses.
Then why don't you walk into
Are you
love
asking
and
why we don't have a
acceptance
church?
of people? No, I'm asking why don't you.
We just read in the Bible where he said, go not into the way of the Gentiles. Automatically, he said, don't even mess with a certain people.
Now you saying we should accept
Well,
people, but that's not the Bible.
It's not in the Bible.
We follow the Bible. What are people,
The Bible say
what are
faggots
people
get
this
killed.
Bible is talking about. Mark 7:7.
That's what it says. You want to read it? You can read it.
People that
And
walk
also, the
Red
Bible
Sea,
is
easy,
extremely.
according to the Bible.
The Bible is also extremely racist.
Race, you're
That's
right.
right.
Yes, it is
Racist means to be the supreme race, and we just read to you that Israel is above all people.
So
That's what racist means.
no, you know what it is? Because look, they got this, y'all heard of the New World Order? They got this New World Order. They want to bring, there it is, the elites of the world, they want to bring all nations together and form a one world government. So they're trying to do away with all racism. What that does, because they're trying to create just pretty much a prison planet. Like Alex Jones say, a prison planet, right? They trying to turn the whole world into just one global empire and do away with all no, because you need races. Because if you're not a racist, then what? Then you got no ethical diversity. Then you destroy cultures when you get rid of racism. Then you got no
See,
cultures.
really, the word racist just means
Right.
you care about
You care about your people. Yeah.
Just like the Native American, man.
Who are the they that you're talking about?
Who's they? I'm talking
The
about
they who's
the
trying to create.
so-called white man, the devil.
Aren't you trying to, in your way, create your own
No. Everything we do is
You're doing exactly what you're protesting.
we're doing what the Bible says. No, we're not.
Look at the so-called white man's history. Look at all he's done. Look at what he keeps doing. He poisons the air, the water, the food, all this stuff.
Yeah, so I get what Timothy's giving into the hands of the wicked who controls the earth or something.
And the Lord requires payback.
Get that scripture, man.
What's going on, Timothy?
Earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Oh, okay, we can get that. We ain't
But
gonna get Timothy yet.
Obama's also.
They cover the faces of the judges.
I'm gonna tell you this.
He's also a homosexual. He smokes crack. He does. He smokes crack.
Joe.
No, that's actually
That's what?
untrue.
How is that? How do you know?
Yeah,
I can prove it's true. Can you prove it's this true?
Let's read scripture.
We
Yes,
have proof.
actually.
How's that? When you go home, get on your computer, type in Larry Sinclair and Barack Obama
I'm not
into
saying
YouTube. And then you're going to find out about Barack Obama. We got a picture of him right there on the sign.
I'm just saying
That's
that the
Barack
truth is the
Obama's
truth,
gay lover. No. Barack
You're just-
Obama is a crack-smoking homosexual.
Y'all can look it up.
And he had this guy Donald Young killed because he was trying to come out with the truth about it while Barack Obama was about to get elected. So he had people killed trying to hide that secret about him being a crackhead and sucking cock. He tried to cover that up.
Look it up. That's all
I think you're
Don't get
just-
mad at us. Just look it up.
Is it on the internet?
In the internet.
Yeah, bro.
That's good.
Yeah, and
It was a
also,
big-
like,
no.
Anyone can put up a website on the internet.
No, he had a press conference with the
In Chicago.
with the United Nations, with the government.
To the Irish and Scottish. But I don't
Because they all were black, man.
Huh?
We ruled the earth. We ruled the world.
The more, and they're part of the
We was
more.
all black.
See, the Irish and Scottish.
Yes. That's you ever heard of the Black Irish?
Yes, I know what the Black Irish is. Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you.
But there are Irish who have black hair and dark eyes. But there's also with red
What we
hair.
saying by the nationality, not just the color. You know what I'm saying? That's why in Matthew it said, you ever heard the story of the wheat and
The
tares?
were Irish slave owners?
You ever heard of the wheat and tares?
No.
We're not all.
Actually, hold on. Actually, hold on. Who colonized the Americas? What country?
Call out the American.
America, the Northern that we know of. Who founded the Constitution? The British. Was the Irish the beginning colonization of Americas? The Irish didn't colonize anything, bro. You understand? The Irish were slaves. No, most of the Irish were slaves.
You have blacks who have last names McGarry.
Well, you do have some so-called richer Edomites. And I'm not saying all that. We never said all the Irish, but what we're saying is this: because don't you know there's black people that are actually white people, and they're actually the devil. They look darker than you, and they the white man, and they the devil. You know that? Yeah, Lenny Kravitz. That's a good example. Because his dad is a so-called Jew.
His dad was a so-called fake Jew, an Edomite, a so-called white person. You are what your father is. You are. He carried
That's what we're trying to tell you. They stole your identity. We're the real Jews. See, them Jews over in Israel are not the real Jews. You can get that in the Bible.
I got it.
Technically,
according to the Bible. Everything you say that is according to the Bible, and you're going to get the scripture.
why is everything? Oh, why?
The word is the truth.
It's about truth.
The word is the truth.
All we care about is truth, no matter whose feelings are hurt. We don't care whose feelings get hurt. It's about truth.
That's why our people over here in this condition, because they was following the other nations, following the law.
Well, and you think truth can be found in a book?
Well, if we're out here, so I don't know. What do science journals get published in? What format? In books. Let me just read this. That's why women are supposed to be quiet.
There's actually
Revelation 2:9. I know that works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. This is Christ, Yahweh Shai, speaking to us. He said, I know that works in tribulation and poverty. Now we all poor. He said, but thou art rich. Yeah, we rich because we got this word. He said, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are the Jews and the so-called Jews in the state of Israel, right? I know the blasphemy of them which say they are the Jews.
Whoa. You going off the King James Bible?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, let me finish this.
Where are we supposed to go?
Hold on, let me finish the scripture.
They all say the same thing.
Hold on, let me finish the scripture.
No, they all say different things, and people are.
Let me finish the scripture. I know the blasphemy of them, and let me finish the scripture. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
But the synagogue of Satan.
So what's wrong with the King James Bible?
What's wrong with King James?
No, what's wrong with King James?
What's wrong with King James?
What is wrong with King James?
You don't know about King James?
I do know about King James.
Huh? And who was his lover?
I know you're going to say that, man. We already know what you're going to say.
That's a lie. That's a lie that they lied on.
Keep you from knowing who you are.
What Bible you reading?
Well,
Lawrence Buckingham was his lover.
That's a lie.
If you are so willing
That's a
to
lie.
believe that's a lie,
Hold on,
then why
first of
don't
all,
you believe that?
no.
Some of the.
Now, first of all, King James.
So
No.
if King James wrote this Bible, why is he condemning the white man?
Yeah.
Where?
Get Song of Solomon 105.
It's all in the
Get
Bible.
Song of Solomon
Esau is the
105.
white man according to the Bible.
Oh. You know, King James is a so-called black man. Do you know that? They're doing anything they can to demonize King James. They do everything they can to demonize King James because they don't want the truth to come out. You know what happened to King James' son? Charles I. Hold on. Hold your peace. You know what happened to King James' son? Charles I. You know what happened to Charles I? He got his head chopped off. Why did he get his head chopped off? Because he said that I have the power from God to rule these people as king, and no man can tell me that I don't have my power from the Most High. And the parliament said, you either denounce your power of God or we're going to kill you. You know what Charles said? He said, you're going to have to kill me. So they killed him. They chopped Charles I's head off. Because he was in the Bible. He believed in the Most High. They try. That's why the British they hate. Hold on, man. They hate the James and his son. They hate him. That's why they demonize him. And that's why they also hate Shakespeare. And they try to say Shakespeare didn't exist. Shakespeare is actually, they try to say Shakespeare is actually Francis Bacon, and all kind of madness. So it's all kind of, because Shakespeare is a black man, so was King James, and so was Charles I.
Well, of course, the man that put you in slavery, raped, robbed, murdered you, hanged you, burned you, of course he's going to tell you. Of course he's going to tell you King James is a homosexual.
What Bible you got?
Because they don't want you nowhere near it. That's why this Bible's not allowed in school.
Of course he's going to tell you that you're not.
And how about the people who tell you that somehow that Obama's
what Bible do you have?
Awful.
They all say the same thing. You know that, right? You know you can get on Google, you go to Google, you can get all the Bibles, and they all say the same thing.
They do a word search on Matthew 15:24. Yeah. Let's see what that says in all the Bible.
Yeah. See Matthew.
I'm gonna show you something, man. This is why you don't know who you are.
Yeah, do it on the internet.
This is Psalm 83. Come on, man. Let me read this. This is why.
15:24.
My man, read it. This is why you don't know.
In every Bible. Look it up in every Bible.
Listen, my man. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies have taken craft at me. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against the hidden ones.
You said, hold on, my phone. It said crafty counsel. Now, to take counsel against somebody is one thing, but take a crafty counsel, because that's being slick with it. That's being super deceitful. That's what the so-called Illuminati, what do you want to call it? These secret societies, their whole purpose is to suppress this.
To suppress these people.
And to suppress these people.
Well,
they have said, let me finish.
How about their people?
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Cut them off.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
You're an Israelite.
That's why you don't
whether you believe it or not, you're an Israelite.
All through slavery, through hundreds and hundreds of years, they cut it off from knowing who we are. They told us lies. They just told you was an African. You're not an African. You're an Israelite.
And that guy right there, he's a Hamite.
He's an actual.
He's an African. He's not none of your people. You are an Israelite. You're on this.
And they said Jesus.
Why does it matter? Because people are.
Christ only came for Israel.
Much in the same way that.
Know about the white man.
The,
You want to know about the white man. What's your father?
My father?
Yeah, what's your father is?
Are you a so-called? Do you call yourself Caucasian?
I call myself a human being.
I call myself an American.
I call myself a human being.
American? So you just sent from America, Vespucci?
Stay on track, but they're going to come up and try to provoke.
Are you
No, I'm not trying to provoke. I'm just trying to understand why.
But really, we all have nationality.
What does hue?
You come from Adam.
What does hue mean?
Yes.
You come from Adam?
I mean,
Okay, read that. We're going to show you. Read that. Read
you guys say that there are things that are said to suppress people. How about all of the things? Well, why don't you think that the Bible, things that are written in the Bible, written by people, are in a way said to suppress certain groups of people? Well, if the Bible was written a different way, you could be suppressed. You guys could be suppressed, and you're standing here.
Because you got to study. You can't talk about it until you study. When you study, then come back and holler.
I haven't studied the King James version.
We got to speak. We got to have order over here. We got brothers speaking over here.
Second answer, 654.
You got questions addressing the gym.
which I am a man.
You're not human.
And woman came from man.
Look, read this.
We're all
We're
human
going to show you
beings.
what God thinks. Go ahead and read that.
Second Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou hast made it Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
All the people that's not on this sign.
Yeah, read it again.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
So you spit.
Keep reading.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us.
That's right.
But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, thy fervent lover, are given into their hands.
Oh, you see that?
If the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world?
Hey, hold on one second, my fault.
I don't remember us saying that I'm nothing.
You're not going to know.
I remember us saying God is love.
Hey, he don't know what it is. You ever see this before,
Oh my
bro?
gosh, so you guys believe that they have some hidden scripture that they're hiding from
No,
the
no, no,
Bible?
no. Hey, hold on, hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey,
I'm
let
so
me
sorry.
tell them what this is real
I'm
quick.
so sorry they lied to you.
No, this is the Apocrypha, the 1611 King James Bible. They took this out of it back.
We got
Let him speak. Let him speak. Stay in order.
So this is the Apocrypha. If you get an original 1611 King James Bible, all these books are contained in there.
Isn't this
And
horrible?
actually, the second book.
This is what
Hold this for a
America's
second.
about.
Hey, hold this for a second. He read out the second Ezra.
Freedom of speech.
Now watch this.
This is what America is about. We're not perfect.
He read that out of second Ezra, right?
America is not perfect.
America was not a people. It was actually Native Americans that stayed here. So how could you say
The United
America's not
States of
perfect?
America is not
The British,
perfect.
No one's perfect.
the United States, you know what's going to happen to the United States? It's going to be destroyed for the wicked.
Nope.
That's in the Bible.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Y'all gotta go.
But-
Wait,